You always need God. A story about faith, loss, and finding peace again. Yusuf was a young man who believed he could handle life on his own. He studied hard, worked harder, and dreamed of becoming rich one day. His life was full of plans, big plans. He wanted to buy a car, a house, and travel the world. Every morning he woke up early, drank his coffee and said, "I can do this. I don't need help." He believed that success came only from effort, not from faith. When his friends spoke about prayer, he smiled politely but said nothing. He thought religion was for people who were weak or afraid. And for some time, everything in his life went well. He got a great job in a company, started earning good money, and his parents were proud. He felt strong, confident, and in control. He even said to himself, "I worked for this. I made my life perfect." But life doesn't stay perfect forever. One day, the company where Yusuf worked suddenly closed. He went from busy days to empty mornings. His savings started to disappear, and his friends stopped visiting. When he called for help, no one answered. He tried to stay strong, but every night he felt more alone. He looked at the ceiling and whispered, "Why me?" For the first time, he felt small, weak, and lost. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. He sent many job applications, but no one replied. He stopped smiling. He stopped hoping. One morning, as he walked outside, he passed by a small mosque. He stood at the door for a moment, unsure if he should enter. Something inside him said, "Go in." So he did. Inside, the air was calm. The sound of Quran filled the room. He saw an old man sitting in the corner, reading quietly. Yusuf sat near him, and the old man looked up with a warm smile. "My son," he said gently, "you look tired." Yusuf sighed. "I lost my job. I lost my friends. I feel like I lost everything." The old man nodded slowly and said, "No, my son. You still have Allah." Yusuf was silent. He hadn't thought about that in a long time. He asked, "But I prayed before and nothing happened." The old man smiled. "Prayer is not magic. It's a conversation with your Creator." He continued, "Sometimes Allah doesn't change your situation right away, because He wants to change your heart first." Yusuf felt something move inside him, a quiet pain but also hope. He thanked the man and went home that day feeling different. That night, he made wudu and prayed for the first time in months. He didn't ask for money or a job. He simply said, "Ya Allah, guide me. Give me peace." And for the first time in a long time, he slept calmly. Days passed, and little by little, Yusuf started feeling lighter. He read the Quran, helped his parents, and smiled more. Even though he didn't have much, his heart was full. He realized that peace doesn't come from having everything, but from trusting that God is always with you. A few weeks later, Yusuf got a call from a new company. They offered him a job, one even better than before. But this time he didn't say, "I did it." He said softly, "Alhamdulillah. Allah never left me." Years later, Yusuf would tell others his story. He would say, "I thought I was strong when I had money, but I became truly strong when I found faith." He learned that God doesn't forget anyone. Even when you forget Him, He waits for you to return. Because in every success, in every failure, in every moment of life, you always need God.